Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Listen, I am on my way to a meeting, but I wanted to leave this quick video for you. I was kind of thinking about something when I woke up this morning about how things have changed for me, for us, for Healing Humanity Global, Jonah Style Consulting. I remember, last year, just kind of taking I didn't like the way things were going. I'll put it like this. I'll start it out like this. A lot of times we look at the harvest that we're getting and we get frustrated. And I know sometimes, it's very easy and quick. We quick to maybe blame other people or look at outside interferences, right? Well, what I noticed last year, God had been trying to get my attention with this for quite some time. But what I noticed last year was that I kept hitting a ceiling in my business. For the last 3 projects that I took on, I was trying to break through to another goal and I could never get there. And I was really starting to get frustrated. And I do remember having a conversation with the leader and saying, I'm worth more than such and such. I said, corporate America paid me XYZ, blah, blah, blah. I said, something's wrong. Something's just not right, Now, I believe what she heard was, because she repeated it back to me a couple of conversations later, was that, well, you told me you wanted to do something different. And that wasn't really what I said, but that's what she heard. But that's okay. I didn't correct her because I kind of knew what I meant. But what I said was I basically stepped into my worth and value in 2017, and where I was not it. And so it was causing me great frustration. And it wasn't that I wanted to do anything different. I knew I was doing the right thing. It's just the way I was doing it and the harvest that I was getting wasn't lining up with what God said. And so about a month or so after I had that conversation with her, I received a text message from a very seasoned prayer warrior. And she sent me this text. She said, Jonah, I don't know what this means, but I was praying for you this morning. And she said, God told me to tell you, forget what you know. And I was like, forget what you know? How in the world do you forget what you know? So, I just took it and kept going. And then a couple of months later, he was like, when you get I'll open every door for you when you get in the right building, right? So I knew when I heard that, though, that was a wake-up call for me, because what I heard was, you're in the wrong building. So I was like, God, I don't know how I got in the wrong building, but I can tell you what it feels like. For those of you that are listening, hear me this morning. You go through a season where you feel like God is right there alongside of you, walking you every step of the way, and you can't miss. Things are coming to full fruition. Things are prosperous, blah, blah, blah. But then all of a sudden, you feel like you're on the road by yourself. And to me, it felt like, okay, we're walking along, I'm traveling, I'm doing all these things, life is good, blah, blah, blah. Then all of a sudden you look around and you go, ooh, what happened to God? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? And the thing about it though, guys, he made a right turn about 5 miles back. You didn't even catch it because you were so busy focused on what you was doing instead of paying attention to what he wanted you to do. Hello? Okay? So when I heard that, I was like, God, I surrendered. I really did. I surrendered. I was like, I know this is probably going to cost me some relationships. People are not going to understand. I said, what about people that are connected to me all around the world? Because here's what I noticed. Every time I got ready to break a ceiling in my business and ministry, 2 things came into play. People and systems. It was either a systemic thing that caused my whole business to be in an upheaval, or somebody did something that caused the upheaval, whatever, right? But God allowed it because he was trying to get me to turn in this direction where I'm at now, where I'm actually helping people the way I'm supposed to, I'm still helping people. I'm still serving people. But guys, I'm all about systems and strategies. So now I'm doing that. It's no coincidence that my first contract for Jonah Style Consulting is with a $1 billion corporation. I am a vendor. I am on their vendor list. And what do they want me to do? They want me to come in and make their back office and their systems better for their sales force. What did I just come out of? What am I still a part of? And so the thing about the industry that God has me connecting with in certain systems and strategies, not all, there are certain things about it I don't like. And so now I have a voice at the table. And I'm able to say, this doesn't work in the field. This is what happens when this happens. And that's not going to work with this demographic, et cetera, et cetera. And they're listening and they're paying me. Okay. So I want to tell you, for those of you that feel like you're just super, super frustrated, you don't know why, you're taking in all the personal development, you're getting on the calls, you're doing this, you're doing that, but you keep hitting a ceiling. That ceiling is God trying to get your attention. Forget what you know, throw up your hands and surrender, and watch God open every door for you when you get in the right building. Guys, have a blessed day. I have a full day today. It's Saturday. I'm headed to a leaders meeting. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.